Imagine standing on a battlefield where your enemies outnumber you by 5 to 1, where they have the best soldiers, the heaviest armor, and the strongest cavalry. The odds are stacked against you, and the world expects your defeat. But then, against all expectations, you win. In 1415, one of the most unexpected victories in history occurred at the Battle of Agincourt. King Henry V of England, leading an army of just 5,000 men, defeated the French, who had a massive force of over 12,000 soldiers. How did this happen? How did a young English king manage to defeat one of the largest armies in Europe? Today, we'll dive into the Battle of Agincourt and uncover the tactics that led Henry V to one of the most remarkable victories in military history. The year was 1415, and the 100 Years' War between England and France had been raging for decades. France, under King Charles VI, was plagued with internal issues, including the king's mental illness, while England, led by the young and determined Henry V, sought to claim more land in France. The French army, with its overwhelming numbers, believed victory was inevitable. Their forces were a mix of knights, heavy cavalry, and well-trained soldiers. The French had the best warriors in Europe. In contrast, Henry V led a much smaller army, but what he lacked in size, he made up for in strategy. On October 25, 1415, Henry V made a crucial decision: the location of the battle. He chose a narrow, muddy field, which worked to his advantage. The heavy rain had turned the ground into a quagmire, and this played a pivotal role in the outcome. Henry knew that he couldn't match the French cavalry head-on, so he used the terrain to neutralize their advantage. The narrow battlefield restricted the French from fully utilizing their numbers and heavy cavalry. But the real game-changer was Henry's use of the longbow. English archers, equipped with powerful longbows, could shoot arrows that pierced armor from a considerable distance. As the French army advanced, they were bombarded by waves of arrows, which decimated their front lines. The French, expecting to charge in and crush the English, were caught off guard. While the French knights struggled to advance through the mud, the English archers continued to fire relentlessly. As the French cavalry became stuck in the boggy ground, they were easy targets for the English archers. By the time the French forces reached the English line, they were exhausted, disorganized, and severely depleted. The French were unable to use their cavalry effectively, and their numbers were too large to maneuver through the tight, muddy terrain. Henry's tactical brilliance, combined with the deadly efficiency of the longbow, led to a decisive victory. The French lost thousands of soldiers, including many high-ranking nobles, while the English sustained far fewer casualties. This victory at Agincourt was not just a military triumph, it was a turning point in the 100 Years' War. It showed that with the right tactics, a smaller, seemingly weaker force could defeat a much larger and more powerful enemy. Henry V's victory at Agincourt remains one of the most remarkable military feats in history, and it proved that intelligence, strategy, and innovation could overcome overwhelming odds. The Battle of Agincourt is a timeless example of how courage and cunning can change the course of history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more captivating historical moments. Let us know in the comments what other battles or moments in history you'd like to learn more about.